This is Chris Drosbaugh in the Visual Resources Center at Vanderbilt University. Today we are going to talk about a very specific part of the Grade Center inside Oak. Again, Oak is actually just the Vanderbilt version of Blackboard. I've already in Grade Center in this specific class created weighted totals in a previous video that brings in and averages multiple exams, assignments, deals with categories. However, one of the questions is how to deal with extra credit. So what I have found that works the best is, again, you want to create a column for every extra credit possibility that you are giving. So in this case, I've already had 2 columns created, but I'm giving all of the students a third possibility for extra credit. Now, I'm going to echo what's inside these other 2 as we create the next column. So we're going to create another column, call it Extra Credit 3. And then as I scroll down, usually what I was doing is putting in percentage for everything that was going into the weighted column. However, I know that extra credit, I just want to add an overall percentage point of 1 to maybe 5 points or what have you. In the case of this class, I only want to give, if they do this extra credit possibility, a total of 2 percentage points overall in the class. So we're just going to leave it at score, and we're going to leave it as points possible 2. Again, I'm going to select extra credit, and in this case, I'm going to save time. I don't need to worry about dates because the opportunity exists throughout the semester. So by clicking submit, that will add to the very end our 3 extra credits, and the other 2 have 2 points possible. Now, as you can see already, I have a weighted column that is reflecting all the various scores that have taken effect up until that point. However, what we are going to use as our final column that dictates the final score, which is usually signified by the green check mark, which is also called the external score, is we are going to use total, and we are going to edit column information. So instead of doing a weighted total that is doing a lot of math to deal with the various percentage points that you're giving to the exam and the various weightings, we want to just take what is already done in the weighted column. So our weighted total, we're going to bring over because it's reflected then as a point score out of 100. And then we are going to just either add one at a time, the extra credits, or we can just add the categories to select. Now, because we are doing it as a score, and these all have specific point scores as well, we can go ahead and click submit. And as you can see, the total currently reflects the 88.40 that we have in the weighted total. However, if they earn the 2 extra credit points from the first, did not do the second, but did the third with an extra 2 points, then you can actually see that a total of 4 points have been added to the total. So what this means is instead of your weighted total being the final score for the class, you are now able to use this total, which is seen, signified by the green arrow or a check mark as an external grade, that this is actually the final score for the class. So by creating the extra point score for extra credit columns and then adding it to the weighted total through the column total, you're able to create a great way of using and administering extra credit for your class.